Hey guys, what's happening? Move to Earn GVB here with another video today, just for the weekly roundup on my Stepn and all my Move to Earn accounts with Walken and Genopets, as it is at the minute. So we'll start with Walken because this is my favourite one, as many of you will know. It's been a strange week for Walken. So I was actually away on holiday at the time when the player versus player came out. So if anyone hasn't seen it yet, I'm sure you all have. That's it right there. Obviously, it's got the different levels and the entry fees for it. So with the player versus player, I have done a video on it, which will be a link for that will be in the description. If anybody wants to see what my initial thoughts were of it, give it sort of like just about a week now to digest how it works, etc. And it's still not for me. I had some good days, had some bad days. I've seen some of the top players online, which I don't class myself as a top player, but you know, I do quite well out of it, and I have some really good cats. But to give you an example, let me just see if I can find one of my top cats. So this guy here, for example, with the 163 speed, he's been getting absolutely demolished in the player versus player. It's just such a lottery as to what discipline lands. So for me, if you're going to play player versus player, you have to be using legendary clothing or at least epic across all of it. And the stats for the cat have to be phenomenal. I've kind of wasted a lot of my mist berries just to figure this out for videos for the guys like yourselves to try and save you money in the long run. So just a quick overview, because a lot of it's covered in the video, but although Walken have said that they won't be making you pay to enter the sort of pay Walken, for example, and stake it as like a gambling aspect, just to show you, if you did do it, you have to pay an entrance fee of 300 mist berries or 2,500 in that one. Obviously the rewards are staggering, but even if you do win, by the time you take those mist berries cost off, you're not making anywhere near what it kind of first appears. So you have to really be winning about 70 to 75% minimum, I would say, to make it worth your while. And when we throw into the fact that you can't like know the discipline that the race is going to be, and you know what it is. I want to show you just a quick one here for anybody who hasn't seen yet. If you don't take these two boosters, I've only ever won once, I think, out of all the times I've done it without doing it. So you have to kind of take them. So this is what happens. We would want a stamina run here, which we haven't got, so it's a sprint run. So straight away my back with this cat's up against the wall. So luckily the one I'm facing hasn't got any clothes, so it gives us a better chance, but we'll find out in a second where this cat's stats are. Yeah, so it looks like it's going to be a running cat, so there we go. There's the 130. And as we can see, my cat across the board is so much better than that cat. But because, again, we've got the luck of the draw as to what discipline it's in, you haven't got a hope with that. So unless you've got legendary and epic clothing all the way top to bottom with it, it's a complete waste of time. And you're going to end up losing a lot of money getting your mist berries back. At the minute, I'm actually on 0% mist berries from being on 15% last week. As I say, I've been trying different strategies and haven't been going very well. So it's been a big mistake of mine over the last few months. I've been breeding cats more and just kind of like gaining that Walken token from sheer volume and good stats, rather than getting, some like kind of killer cats and investing the money in there. So, you know, I'll have a look at it. I'll figure it out, and then we'll go from there. But yeah, stay very clear of that unless you know what you're doing, because you will cost yourself a lot of money, a lot of Walken tokens to try and repair the damage that you might do with your mist berry losses. So yeah, that's that one. Still a good week with Walken. I'm kind of halfway through my day at the minute. I've got 908 Walken tokens that's pending there. Still got about half the day to go, so hopefully get up to about 1,400 by the end of today. The price doing really well at the minute, as we can see. That's nearly $50 worth there. So I'm making at the minute about $60 to $65 a day with that. So very happy with it, and long may it continue. I'm not going to lie, when the player versus player came out, and I kind of seen that the win rates on the normal kind of games were starting to drop, I did really consider my options with Walken to see whether they'd kind of sold out, and it was purely going to be a player versus player thing as it goes. Going forward, I think once the walking tokens do become more rare, I think that's how it'll go. But you do have plenty of time to prepare in the meantime by getting your cats clothed and getting your best cats out there that you can. So still plenty of time for it, but don't be idle. Just keep going with it, and we'll see where we go from there. I have also went in for the anniversary loot boxes, so hopefully we'll get lucky with those over the next coming days. If you keep an eye on my Twitter, which again, link will be in the description, please give us a follow, and you'll be able to see these videos quicker when they come out. You'll see if or what I've won when that comes round. So yeah, it's going to be looking to get some more expensive clothes, I think, and we'll update it from there and see where our strategy goes next. Because as I say, there's some absolute killer cats out there at the minute that you know, it's very difficult to compete with because they're too far ahead at the moment. So yeah, that's that one. My Stepn. So this week I upgraded a level 5 gem to my sneaker. So this is the sneaker here. So the bottom right corner one, that was replaced from a level 4 comfort gem to a level 5 one. Again, I've done a video on that which will be uploaded very soon. It's from a couple of days ago. Unfortunately, I just haven't had the time to get that uploaded, but the link for that again will be in the description, so please give that a watch if you're interested with the numbers behind that to see how much extra profit that's given me. With a lot of my move to earn games, you can see my balances are quite low because I do like to take the money out and convert it to whatever coin I want at that time, whether it be Tether, whether it be Bitcoin, whether it be Solana, something like that. And then if I choose to reinvest it, the money's just sat there, and I can put it back in and go from there. But I'm not keen of holding all that money in there, just sitting there idle when it's in the wrong currency, for example, or wrong crypto for if anything else I want to use it for, if that makes sense. So yeah, shoes doing well. Thing I have noticed with Stepn, with the mystery boxes, I made a massive mistake being in the UK today because I did a 25 energy walk yesterday and got a level 9 mystery box. And then today, when I thought my energy was going to roll into another 5 so I could get at least 15 energy done, in the UK the clocks went forward last night. So although I went out at the right time yesterday for that to happen, what's ended up happening is Stepn has now moved to 2 o'clock UK time for the energy to update rather than the 1 o'clock it was the previous day. So yeah, I've got 5 energy sitting there, which I'm going to have to get rid of at some point so we start the cycle again tomorrow. Mystery boxes, doing good. Again, there's lots of mystery box openings on the channel. Please give them a watch as well. They'll be getting uploaded or already on there, so they're worth a watch to see what you can get from these different boxes. I'm looking potentially next at upgrading my level 5 gem. You can see it in the top right corner to a level 6 to try and get this infamous level 10 mystery box that I still haven't got yet. There's lots of stuff online where people's got level 10s and stuff, but it seems to be, I think they've made it harder to get, because originally I was getting level 9s for fun, doing a 20 energy walk. And when I was doing 25 energy walks, I was still getting level 9s, so I thought there's something not quite right. And then as the weeks have gone on, doing a 20 energy walk is now probably 50-50, whether it be a level 9 or a level 8 one. And obviously level 8s, you know, they are good, probably sometimes more value for money. But the issue with it is that level 9 pretty much guarantees you with level 3 gem minimum. Out of the level 8s that I've opened so far, there's only been one that's had a level 3 gem in. So for the sort of time length it goes, I'd rather take that risk and pay the extra for the level 9, knowing that there's a chance I could get a red level 3 or potentially a level 4 gem, which some people I've seen online have got. But that's my strategy at the minute. I don't think I'm going to push the comfort anymore for the time being to up the GMT. I think I'm going to try and go for the level 10 boxes, because once that's there, that's that done. And I can reinvest anything potentially from that into maybe a higher comfort gem, because hopefully when the bull run comes soon, hopefully, and the GMT price starts to rocket, some of these things won't be in my price range after that to buy. As I say, they're already thousands of pounds as it is for the gems at the minute on here, and if they were to double in price, then it's a hell of an investment. However, it means that the equity I've already got in these gems will help with that. So yeah, that's those two. Genopets, it's been a bit of a non-starter at the minute, to be honest. This project, you'll have heard probably in my previous videos, is the one that I believe's got the most potential in terms of being able to kind of like be a bigger game than all of the others, because they've spent so long building it and there's so many different ways it can be built that that I think it's got a great chance of being like a new Pokemon Go or like a World of Warcraft style thing. So I haven't done a great deal with it. Still got me one level 2 farm which I used to harvest the KI on, which I was quite surprised the other day. I found that I had $30 worth of KI in there just from passively doing it. I can't show you it on this video unfortunately because the laptop I have to use at the minute for that. It's not on the iPhone at the moment. So yeah, we're still taking over for that. Still got the Genesis Genopets, and been exploring a few other move to earn games such as Ezzy and Plan Crossing. I've reached out to those guys to see if they'd like to offer any sort of information that they want to pass on to any users, or if they want to get in touch. So far I haven't heard anything back, so if they don't do that I might just leave them where they are for now. But if I find a good move to earn or similar kind of play to earn game that I think will interest people who watch these kind of videos, then we'll make sure we get something made for them. But yeah, that's where I'm at the moment, guys. Thank you very much for watching. I really do appreciate it. I know I repeat myself every time asking to like and subscribe to the videos and comment. Please, please, please do it. I'm doing this for free for you, to make sure you don't make any of the mistakes or costly mistakes I've done in the past. So if you can just click those buttons, it'd be fantastic. It makes me more searchable on YouTube. It gets the higher rankings. So yeah, please do that. Thank you very much. Catch you next Sunday for another weekly update, and there'll be some videos going up as well regarding some of the subjects I've mentioned. So thanks again. Have a great end to your weekend.